Hello! Happy Wednesday!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you'll be happy to know, or maybe sad, um, we're not using Merlot this week.
Kind of sad.
Kind of sad. Actually, it's a very pretty color.
It is.
So this week's palette is called Sweet Matte, and
Just fun.
so they are obviously using matte colors, and so Hazelnut, Cashmere Haze,
Ooh, I really
and
do like
Dusty
Haze.
Rose, all three. And they're all really similar. Okay, so typically we have different intensity levels, right?
Yeah, those
so you
three
have,
are
yeah,
almost
they're,
the same.
so this is a very monochromatic look. So they're all like similar as far as intensity levels, and they all have a matte finish. So it's going to be just a soft sort of,
they
blend
really nicely.
Blend really well together. And so because it's kind of a not a smoky look, but
I did put eye primer on.
Yay. Okay, so we are gonna start with Cashmere. Can't find the camera.
Right.
Cashmere Haze.
Some days I'm like, which way is it? I don't know.
Where do we look?
If you ever see me looking like at the beginning, I'm literally looking for which way the camera is.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Cashmere Haze. So this is a matte gray.
With like a slight purple pink tinge.
Yes. So depending on what you put next to it. So I'm going to do that on the lid all over.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just going to have a little bit of a smudge. Mm. That's my backward side.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that, and then I'm going to bring, so I'm going to, because we're doing basically kind of monochromatic colors, I'm going to bring this one, which I don't typically go into like in the upper crease, but for tonight's look we are. Okay, so those two, again, similar, and so we're bringing the Hazelnut into the Cashmere Haze, and they just blend really well together. And again, all the same intensity level. So now, just to kind of make it look less the same. The Dusty Rose probably has like the most pigment-ish.
Yeah, it's the least neutral.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to bring that on the inside and bring it across that way so that we brighten the center. And I'm being super smudgy today for some reason. It's a smudgy day in the office. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna smudge that out. Okay. Do we get it? Just open up for a sec. I think we're good. Okay.
Well, I had kind of smudged my mascara when I was trying to put it on too.
Okay, that's why. Because I'm like, it feels extra smudgy. But that could be some mascara residue as
There's
well.
some mascara residue.
It's not just me.
Yeah. And then I managed to get it all over my hand.
Okay.
You know when you're like trying to stick it back in the tube, but you're not really paying attention, and then you miss? Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so.
It's not just you.
It's not just me. Well, that's good to know, because I felt like I just kind of made a bit of a mess.
I was literally wiping mascara off my hand like 3 minutes ago.
Okay, so these colors do all kind of blend together. They're all very, very similar in intensity, and so it's hard to tell where one started and the other one ended. So what we used, so if you ever want to do, because I know we've done some darker looks, so this is a lighter look. So if you ever want to do just something that is relatively neutral and you don't like shimmer, this is the look for you. Okay, so Hazelnut, Cashmere Haze, Dusty Rose, all very, very similar. They're all like basically what would be considered a medium contrast level.
Yeah.
So all three are the same as far as contrast level. And if you do want to just sort of, you know how I always like to finish things with just a little bit of color just on the edge. I do like to kind of, you know, make sure that we've sort of ended our look on a high note by just kind of bringing some in on the corner, so your look isn't just kind of hanging out there without an end point. Okay, so that was just a little bit of hazelnut on the outside edge just to kind of blend it together. Okay, so that is one way to do a relatively neutral look. Blending's pretty easy, colors are really similar, and it's a little bit of a smoky eye in the way that the Cashmere Haze is quite gray, and so it is quite smoky, but not in the way of it being like dark. Smoky.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
so it's a good like entry into smoky eyes if you're like, oh, I don't want it to be too
how to
dark
blend.
or whatever. It's a good.
Yeah. Now, for myself, because I like shimmer, my natural reaction is always to throw some shimmer in with that, but that's just personal preference. Okay, there are those cheekbones popping out. So, and then the lipstick is also fairly neutral. So we're doing
my lip brush should be in there.
First blush.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is also from the True Dimension line, and quite a neutral color.
It's similar. I just couldn't remember which one and where it is.
Now, Jules, as a model, wears pretty much any color well. So
I was like, what are you gonna say?
You know, because she has, you know, blue eyes, which is a neutral, and so it really, she's very versatile that way, as I'm sure you guys have noticed over the last year and a half. Pretty much any color works. So even though this is kind of fun and neutral, it still works to bring out her eyes. It still works as just a really great everyday look. And so, yeah, so that's tonight's look. And so it's called Sweet Mattes. And so if you want something that isn't as bold as what we've done previously, this is perfect for you. Okay, have a great night.
Bye.